Okay, so now this is a psychological process. In this psychological process, what we will do? We will eliminate all the scenarios which makes you restricted. Okay, so we will do this small exercise now. Take your two fingers, everybody, just two fingers, and we will tap. Okay, we'll tap on different parts of the body. First, we'll tap here, gentle, but tap it firmly. Keep your speakers mute so that voices don't mix up. And you have to say it out loud to yourself, whatever I'm repeating. I, say your name.
I
want to have this and this in my life. Repeat your goal. For everybody, I'm just repeating as an example. I want to be successful in whatever I teach, in whatever I do. I want to be successful.
I want to be successful.
On your right side, tap. I recognize that I might have direct or indirect inclination towards my restrictions. I might have already in love with those restrictions. Now come here. I might not have been able to take action to remove those restrictions. Now come here. Today, I recognize my restrictions and decide to remove them from my system. Come down. I choose to be a content human being, completing all that I need in my life, fulfilling my goals. Come down. I realize there were restrictions in my body, in the center. I realized there were restrictions in my body, and I release these restrictions. Left side. And I release those restrictions from my body, my mind, and my karma. I recognize myself as deserving, healthy, successful, loving, spiritually awakened human being. I recognize my restrictions in my thought. I recognize the patterns that I fell for. Today, I decide to take action against the restrictions and make myself free. I release the restriction from my body, my mind, my karma. I accept myself as successful, happy, spiritually awakened, lovely human being. Chill. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Accept yourself. You are made in the God's image. Accept yourself living fully to your full potential. Accept yourself that you will not fight. You will not fight with your misery. You will not fight with your restrictions because they don't exist. Today you accept, you love yourself, and God wants to see through your bodies its perfection. Its perfection in health, its perfection in wealth, its perfection in the desires that you might have. It's not you who want to see it, it's God who decided to see it through your bodies. And you surrender your body, mind, your body, mind, money to the Guru, to the God, and receive the abundance because you are abundant in your own image. Relax. Now, what we did,
EFT.
we shifted the mindset from the victim to the leader, from blaming game that, oh, I need this, that's why I don't have it. Oh, if in the earlier stages I could have that, then I could have made it. To accept your reality now and to accept that, okay, whatever has been given to you was good enough for you to have everything in life. Now you accept it and now you need to act on it. Anybody, whoever will listen to this webinar, if you have any goal, you must have an action. Without that action, no manifestation is coming to its fruit. In that fruit, what the exercise that we did, it releases the stress from your body. Now, every day, why this? Sometimes we think like this. Sometimes we put our hands like this. Sometimes we put our hands like this. Sometimes we put our chin like this. Whenever you will touch these parts, your subconscious will trigger that, no, I'm abundant. Oh, I released my stress already. I already relieved all this refrainment from the system. Whenever you will touch. So now these are your trigger points. Whenever you feel that you are getting low or these circumstances are taking you over, just this is just a point to remind you. First of all, we have to be stress-free. Without having this in your arsenal, no manifestation is coming to its fruit. Stress is the biggest reason why people are not getting manifestation, right? Because stress itself, the stress of manifesting is the stress itself, and we don't realize it. Stress of you being successful is the stress itself, we don't realize it. That's why no fighting. Do not even fight with your own ideology. Let it be, just ignore it. Whatever has happened, just ignore it now. Done, gone. Do not take the important lesson, but do not ponder over it. Oh, why it happened, this happened, no. Then comes the part where we must learn harmony and to keep your vibration up. That is also very important. So all the exercises that we must do is just to have a higher vibration. If that exercise is to visit a friend, go. If that exercise is to visit a lake, go. If that exercise is to chant, do it. Whatever it is that keeps your vibration high becomes your exercise. Sometimes, even in the course also, manifestation course, people who are taking it, there's one guy, I have to mention it. Manifestation course, we teach it in the 5 days, all the rules, all the regulations, what are there, how we need to do it. Then the journey starts. Then we take one by one. Okay, here you need to think like this. Okay, next day, oh, but then this happened, then I tried to think like this, then it didn't. Okay, try to amend like this. Then we take the hand, we do the journey together. One-on-one. We don't take group classes in that. We don't. One-on-one. Once we make the group, so that everybody can share their experience. Oh, then I did this, then I did that. Only to have little fun. Now, what is happening? There is one interesting case that I want to show you. I'm sorry if you hear the video, I have to mention you, but I'm not mentioning your name. What he did, first he started yoga classes with me. Then I said, okay, this is the fee you started, and he could afford the fee. So he started it. He said, I will give you half of the fee. Rest of the fees I will give you later on. I said, don't worry, you can give me later on, because money is not an issue here. He started. He just wanted to check something. I don't know what. In the half of the teaching, he lost his interest. He couldn't keep up. He left. Why he left? Because he was not fully committed. He was not committed. Then he came back after some time. He said, I want to do the manifestation course. Yeah, I need to do it. Yes, yes. I said, okay, join it. Again, I'll give you half of the fees. I said, okay, no worries, give it. So he paid me half of the fees. Then the very 5th day we covered the course. I said, now we have covered the theoretical part. Now the journey will start. I gave him one book to read, one mention of the book to read. It's been, I think, more than 3 weeks. I don't know if he's still reading the book, because now we need to discuss every day. We need to bring that point every day. Now here, this is how your thinking is going. We need to alter it. We need to find those loopholes where he's restricting himself. And he didn't give me that opportunity where I can pinpoint that, okay, this is your restrictive. This is what happened. Now, I'm not sure what is happening in his life, how he's manifesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can't. Because then we had to go all the way. Because he was not fully committed, he thought that some miracle will happen. I told him, no, 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 this is a wrong idea. And he came to me, thought that some miracle will happen. Because he's so, I think, afraid of doing the action himself, he had to quit in the middle. Now, don't do this mistake with you. It's not going to be easy journey. Ask all those millionaires whether it was easy. No. You will reach where you want, it's my guarantee, but you have to walk each step with me. Each step. Wherever you go low, I will say, no, 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 here we need to take this thing like this. Next time you will correct yourself. There are many students, some students joke with me, you talk to everybody 1 hour, 2 hours, how do you get this time? I jokingly say, I have 48 hours in a day. No, I don't have 48 hours, but we have to put our effort, because each of your life is important. Your goal is not that important if that goal is not related with you getting out of this illusion of world. Then all these goals are stupid for me. I am dealing with those students one-on-one who want to achieve this physical target also, but at the same time their goal is becoming one with God. So the first condition I sorted out first, that your meeting with God is not the final destination. Let's make it first. And we do it in 2 weeks, 2 months. Then you carry on with your journey. Then it's pleasant. Now you see God every moment, in every action, in everybody. This has to be the approach in life also. God is not the end, it's the beginning of the story. If you're living without God, at the end you think that you will meet God, that's a waste of life. Even if the end you got God, okay, that is, okay, good. Nobody gets it. But still, that is more pleasurable when you live this body's strength in the presence of God. So first requirement is see God. And with the right guru, this first step is completed in the first go. Yeah. So now, anybody has any more question, maybe just join the community. You can put your question there. Almost everybody have the WhatsApp number that is with the office. You can send your query also there. I personally reply to them. I personally reply to them. My office asks me, okay, this is the query. I tell them this is to write. No message goes without my notification. No message. Doesn't matter how hard I have to work, I work. Okay. My students, my family knows, but you don't know. But each message, each query is important, because who knows? Who knows that one answer gives you this motivation to become one with God? Then who am I to not give my effort? Who am I? It's His effort only. He is doing it. It's His grace that He wants to make you one with Himself. Yeah. So now I think Ashish ji have some information to deliver. So first we listen to him, then we will end this session. Ashish ji, I'll hand over to you now.
Okay, thank you, Guruji. So that was a very interesting session. Thank you for that. And there's just a little bit of information that I would like to repeat here. That in the Aad Yog community. For those that are in search of God, they can also join the community and in the Instagram page. And we are going to start the satsang sessions for those of you who want to meet God actually. And for that, no kind of any fee is being charged for that. And we have many other courses like besides manifestation, the Mudra Yoga course, the Chakra activation course, and even a teacher training course. We also help you at Aad Yog with astrological consultation, sorting out your personal problems in life to live a fuller and better life. If you have any questions or you are looking for guidance on where to start, please feel free to reach us at the following email. We are going to put it in the chat box also. It's theaadyog@gmail.com, or you can also join our WhatsApp on +91, which is the India code 727-806-806. Yeah, that's pretty
I'll
much it.
correct
Thank
a
you.
little. It's 7272-806-806.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 7272-806-806. I'm going to put that in the chat box also. Thank you.
So now, everybody who joined this webinar, it's your duty to live your 100%. Otherwise, you are not doing justice to this body that you got, to this life you got. It's your duty. And I want to give you a little job. Stay connected. Whenever you're stuck somewhere, don't worry about it. We are here. Text. We'll try to sort out that thing. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Yeah. One-on-one, we will talk. You don't have to worry about it. But stay connected. Stay connected. Yeah? Yeah. All right, G. So we'll end this session tonight. Make this an habit. Whenever you are going to your bed and whenever you are just waking up, 2 minutes before you're going to your bed, the very moment you open your eyes in the morning, just for 1 minute, do not say anything. Just tap. Whatever was supposed to be said is said. Just tap. Any part, you can touch any part. Just tap 1 minute. Then wake up. Wake up with the goal that you need to live your 100%. Whatever that 100% requires. If it requires to win over the whole world, why not? I'm the only one who will say that. Then why not? If it requires. If it requires. Yeah? All right. I'm so thankful for all of your gracious faces, to see you all gave me this moment to have your presence. And I'm so thankful that God has created this environment for all of us. We shall be all grateful to the God's graceful act that He's so kind on all of us that we can sit as a family. Yeah. I wish that all of your desires, all of your needs get sorted without even thinking once. You just get it. So action is required. Do not think on it. You know what is supposed to be done. Just do it. I think there is a question. There's one hand.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, so I want to ask, in how to manifest like a compound goal where the manifestation consists of several components that each of which need to be manifested and also put and work together. How is
Okay.
that different? Because there is a lot of information on how to do this and how to do this and how to do this, but what is left out is in what sequence and how do you put it all together so that it actually works.
Yeah.
Like, for
So,
example, if you want to manifest a good family, right? For a family, you need an income, you need the money, you need a good home, right? You need to find the right person. Then there is an element of your health, the body. You need to be making sufficient time so that you also have sufficient money, so that you also have sufficient time, and so on. So the question becomes, how do you manifest all these components and put them all together?
super, super. Very beautiful question. Very beautiful. It's very important. Thank God we recognize that there is one hand. So what is your good name?
Will.
Well, Will, first of all, we need to realize, as I earlier said, it is very hard to explain in one small webinar. It's very hard. Though we have this query, now you take it like this. If your goal or your want or your desire or your need is to have a family, if you meet a woman, what would you do?
I won't just meet a woman. My mode is to choose a woman and then manifest being her husband. I can't just meet a random woman, and it has to be the woman that I have chosen.
Come back. Stop. Come back.
Okay.
Why stop? When you meet a woman, you will 110 million% sure that you will start looking whether she is the one, whether she can be my wife or not, whether I can make family with her or not. Is it true or not? Yeah?
Right. Yes.
Because you want it, you will look every sign in that person, whether this person fits in my scenario or not. Yeah?
Right.
So this is out of question that you need to manifest a person. It is out of question. You don't. You already know what kind of relationship you want, so you will not go to a woman who is like too much into, sorry to say if anybody gets offended, who is too much into party things and meeting new people and having 10 boyfriends. You don't want her. You already know it. If you see that woman, you say, okay, you take care, I'm going. It's already known to you what you want. So what is their need? What is the need to manifest that? There's no need. It is already known to you what you want. The manifestation is required where the action is required. Now, so-called miracle in manifestation will happen that this person who is like so much in tune with you, and this is again, we have to someday, okay, next webinar will be on relationships. Next webinar, okay, it's decided now. Because we think that, oh, this person has to be so in tight with me, the whole everything shall match and blah, blah, blah. No, this is a fake idea of a relationship. Very fake idea. The only 6 elements are required in relationship. Whether, we will take some time, whether we, the partner and man and woman, whether their desire to grow in life financially, spiritually, health-wise is same or not. Anybody can write it also. Then the second requirement, whether your dietary habits, somebody is vegetarian, somebody is vegan, they will keep on fighting in the house for this only. Oh, you kill animals. Oh, you are vegan. Then third, your expenses. Man is dying to earn. Woman is spending. That should match. Then comes whether your growth pattern towards spirituality has the similar model. has a similar model. Doesn't matter somebody's from Christianity, somebody's from Islam, somebody's from Sikhism, somebody's from Hinduism, whether that is matching or not. Then it shall be checked. Then comes, if your guru is same and all of these previous elements match, it's a win-win situation. Now, whenever any argue will happen, you'll go to the same guru. He will give you good suggestion to both of you. Otherwise, she's going to her guru. He's going to her guru. He's saying, no, 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 she's that. Oh, no, 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 he's that. Keep on fighting. Relationship is entirely a different scenario. Keep it out of manifestation. You already know, as a male figure or as a female, whoever is watching this webinar, they see that, okay, somebody has to play this character to keep the balance in the relationship. Whoever is mature one can do it. Okay. Then comes the part how to bring all the elements together. No, we can't. We can't do all the elements together. We have to deal with them one by one. One by one. So first element is your desire, your need. In all those elements, whatever you think, let's suppose somebody says that I don't have the required skill. Okay, first requirement is then to collect that skill, or to start that business, or to become friend with those kind of circle, if that is required. Now comes the point, whatever we think is required, how to bring that. That is not your job. That is the miracle of manifestation. We need to see, where our action is working, where the whole astrological system or this so-called omnipresent system is working. This is where we need to learn all the laws of the universe, how the universe is working. Without that, we cannot accomplish 100%. How? I'll give just one example. We just have a little short of time. Let's suppose earlier, let's suppose somebody want to fly. They must learn how the gravitation force is working. How much force is required to lift the body? They need to know this. In the same way, let's suppose somebody wants promotion in the job, somebody, and they are becoming this, boss-like attitude in the house, in the office. They don't care who the boss is. Now they are not respecting the power structure which has already established in that institute. So they have to climb the ladder. So it means they have to climb the ladder. They cannot be boss without being a boss. So if you're not respecting this very simple law of power, and you think I'm manifesting, I don't give a shit about anybody, no. Then all those powerful people will bring you down. They will never let you climb the ladder. So we need to know which laws are working silently and which laws are working through physics, through other geometrical aspects as well. We need to learn that. And this is where we need to see, let's suppose in your house, the environment is such where you share your goal and everybody says, come on, it's just too much. How can you do it? So keep your journey within yourself. Because it's your journey. You tell it to one person, even your spouse. If they believe in you, they will say, oh yeah, very good. But still you have to do it. When you keep this intensity within yourself, you become intense. The problem in this world is men and women, they are not intense. They're not intense. What is intensity? You say one word, you stick to it, even if you have to give your life. So you choose your words wisely, then you will not be over speaking something. That is intensity. If that kind of a person you are, You just look at something that would pierce the soul. If you carry that kind of intensity, then your thought, your action will carry the same intensity, and you will, that 10 million% you will get your fruit. There is no chance, there is no law that will stop you, because we have stopped being intense. Intensity comes, who is more intense? Can you kill somebody who's already dead? Anybody? No, you can't. All those people, this is a wrong example, will try to cut this. Girishji will cut this part before we upload on YouTube. We'll cut this part. Or just Ashishji, just stop the recording for some time. The intensity of life comes through various aspects. One thing is discipline. Even if you are tired, even if you are not wanting to get up and do the action that is required, you still wake up, you still do it. It'll make you intense. It'll make you intense. And how intensity becomes love with surrender. Then love makes you one with God. Then you become God. But the very you who is supposed to recognize as if you have self-realized, that ego is already gone. So who's living in the body? That ego is dead. It's just God. But it's quite tricky to say that, okay, I am God. People will come after you. But the reality is this, you cannot escape that. Reality is this one. And he is silently living in all of you. Just because the curtain of your ego doesn't let it happen, it doesn't mean he is not trying to watch itself. So it becomes your job to give this ego the backseat and let the God live and see and experience, and the byproduct is you experience. Everybody will think as if you are the rich person, as you are the successful, but you know who's rich, who's successful. It's just God. It is just his grace that he chose this body to appear. It's just his grace. Yeah. So I hope this sorts out your query, Will. Yeah.
Well,
Not entirely.
yes.
It needs a very long conversation.
Basically, from what you said, it became clear. First, like there are several elements from what I said. From what you said, the conclusion that I have drawn is first take care of the money part, and then you will check out whether there is compatibility astrologically in terms of spiritual growth model and so on. This is the
Sorry.
conclusion that I have drawn. For
I'll try
me,
to conclude it in your
applying
way.
what you said in my case.
Wait, because now again, as we talked, you are bringing the money as need. This, we don't need to do that. You're again bringing it indirectly, that if I need to have money first, then this, then this. No, this is a big no. And we are indirectly doing it. This is where you need to realize where you are bringing a need, a restriction in your life. If money is required, so it is required. What you will get with money? Does it give you guarantee that you will get a nice person? No. You might get a gold digger then.
Well, it allows me to create a playground from which I can start working.
No. The pre-required things are the biggest restrictions in manifestation. All that you need to sort out is, okay, this is what will requires to see life as full life, right? First step. Then, whatever is pre-required is not your job to get it. Your job is to be sorted that, okay, I want this. If it is in your capacity to get that pre-required things, you get it. If it is not in your capacity, then you built your action plan on it without making it a pre-request thing. let's suppose if I have to sit in front of you, let's suppose, though I didn't wash my face, but we'll give this example. Let's suppose I need to wash my face, put makeup on, tie my hair. Let's suppose I thought this before 10 hours before we sit. Okay, this is how I will sit. Ask my wife. She arranged all this setup. I even didn't know, where the camera would be, where the laptop would be. But this requirement that I have to be presentable in front of you. I'm wearing my clothes. It's cold also, so I'm wearing my jacket also. I'm keeping my hair there in this way. If I didn't had my band, I wouldn't mind come with open hair. My requirement was to come here. I didn't bound myself. Oh, if there is no hair band, I will look this. Or no, I need to get hair band. No. Be present. And when you start doing it, you will realize you are always in the moment. You're no more thinking the past. You're no more thinking in the future. What it will make? It will make you intense. And the goal is already sorted because you have worked on it. Now you know what to do with that money. Now you know you need to get a better house because a woman wants a good house. Okay. Now where you have to be, if you are looking for a nice woman in front of a club, okay, good luck. Good luck. No? Then where your presence should be, where your action should be, is only your action. What result it brings, that is the manifestations plan that it brings. That is not your job. If you enter into that job, then you are restricting again. Does it make little sense? It is quite tricky to understand.
Yes, it is, but it is making a bit more sense than it did before. So yeah, there is some progression.
Yeah. So we have to avoid any kind of thought, in a nutshell, which is restricting you to become free, even free from your egoistic goal. All of the goals are egoistic minded because your ego wants it. But if that is a requirement, like earlier, the first case that we took, he needs to have that money because he needs to. His father left this debt. His mother is there. His sister is there. His brother is there. He need to pay off that big debt of 5 CR. He need to have that money. So that is a requirement. But if he keeps on crying about this requirement, again, he'll be a failure. If he starts doing the action, his each action in the present moment will give him fruit. That's my word. And it's his job. I will personally WhatsApp him also to update all of you in the group also, in the community also. And he will write a WhatsApp, or sorry, a YouTube comment also in some video about how he progressed. And he will. Because the present is the moment where you become intense. And in that intensity, there is no force which can stop you. So all the entertainment, all the movies, everything is trying to keep you either in the past, either in that future thought, or out of somewhere of your shell. That's why meditation brings you in present, and some people cannot take it because they are very, fearful of this present moment because they become intense. They can't take it. Yeah. So we have to be intense. I think I have taken a little more time because we might have to put this video on YouTube also, then it will become too lengthy. And I hope we all will grow from this, and we'll grow together. Nobody's alone in this journey. But again, Will, if you add your goal as freedom from this illusion, from this life and birth cycle, as Buddha said, nirvana, what they call it? enlightened. Enlightened is no more near the word nirvana. Nirvana is just freedom. You're never coming back. There is no you. But that nirvana happens not when you die with the body. There's nothing that dies here, actually. But before this body dies, you have that nirvana. That will be surety. Otherwise, everybody else is faking it. And there are 9.9 million people who are trying to become gurus and telling that, okay, this is do this, you will get moksha. You come to Guru, see God, your moksha done. It is that simple. So learn, read the scriptures, see what is the true identity of a guru. Then you will see. Do your hard work. You want Guru to come and tell you? Do your hard work. And in this, all what we have to do, your action, your intensity, your present moment, some of the exercises that we did, some of the work that we did, please continue. And whenever you need any help, feel free. Email ID has been given. Phone number has been given. Phone number, only WhatsApp. The call won't go through. Only WhatsApp. Yeah. And for now, I'm in Germany. So maybe there will be a little time gap when I reply, but I will surely reply. Yeah. All right. Now I'll take leave. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you. I will see you soon. Next webinar on relationships. Let's make it final. On relationships. Yes. All right. I will leave now. Thank you. God bless. God bless. Take care. Take care.